We're in the Ardennes countryside at a venue that hosted its first Grand Prix back in 1925. A historic track loved by drivers and fans alike. It is brilliant to be here. A warm welcome from the Belgium Grand Prix. We are about to go racing through the Ardennes forest, 4.3 miles of long straights, fast corners and huge elevation changes. Turn 1 at La Source moves straight into Eau Rouge, eventually climbing into Raidillon. They are corner names to get the heart pumping. It's old school, and we adore it. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Sainz, Russell, Oscar Piastri, Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Perez, Leclerc, Stroll, Ocon, Albon, Tsunoda, Gasly, Ricciardo, Magnussen, Hülkenberg, Bottas, Zhou and Logan Sargent. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And so we welcome you to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes. Alongside me for this race, and it's going to be some race, is Anthony Davidson. Now, those final hours before a race, did you have a routine?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. Now use DRS now available. Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race. Nice move, good job. That was a bit borderline there, we're lucky to have gotten away with it. Red Bull drivers just completed a pass for the lead. I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate. Okay mate, this is the final lap of the race, final lap.
checkered flag.
Well, I think there wasn't anything more. Again, for this race, we maximized absolutely everything. Yeah.
You've heard this one before. Max Verstappen takes the victory.
A great display of dominance today by this driver. They led from lights out to the flag at the end, led every lap of the race. Brilliant stuff by them, and excited to see what more they can do in future races.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win. Been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.